Hey everyone, good morning, good evening, depending on the different time zones you are in. My name is Ajit-teaches, and I welcome you all on in my LinkedIn live session about career in cyber AI security. Okay, so let's start with the session. Hope I'm audible to all of you. So this session is about the career in AI security. So just a disclaimer before I start, I'm also I'm also like I'm also not an expert in AI security because it is a very evolving field and people are working towards becoming an expert over the period of time. So I did my some research and I'm also working on AI security. So that's why I thought of sharing my knowledge that I have gathered during last 6 months on AI security, means how you can make career into AI security. So don't get overwhelmed. I will share a lot of careers because this presentation, this session is for people of different experience and all. So it could be freshers, people in a mid-level management group, or the people who are CISO wants to move into AI. It could be for them. It is for them also. So, a brief introduction about me. My name is Ajit Pal Singh Budhawan. A lot of you might know me. My name is, I have around 20 years of experience in IS audit, SOC. I work as a head of security. I have worked around for 15 years in SOC. Last 6 years, I was into audit and compliance and have same years of experience in training. I've conducted 500 plus training sessions on CISA, CISM, CISSP, CCSP, CRISC, SSCP. I'm ISC2 authorized trainer for CISSP, CCSP, and SSCP also, and ISACA authorized trainer for CISA, CISM, and CRISC. So you can have a look at my certifications. Okay, so in this session, I will take you through what is how you can make career into AI security, what is AI security, why it is very important in today's days, what is AI security landscape and the job role, skill required and career path and futures of AI. And then if you have any questions, I will take the questions. Now the question comes to your mind is why AI security? Whenever we talk about security, always remember, be it AI, be it data, be it physical, it always measured, it is always measured on three fronts: confidentiality, integrity, and availability. So here also, AI security is measured on these fronts. Why it is important? Because AI is increasing. More and more companies are adopting AI, which means that bigger attack surface. Earlier, if we talk about 5, 6 years ago, not lot many people or companies were adopting AI. This has become a part of our day-to-day life. Even you can look at me, I'm a trainer. Earlier I used to hardly use AI, but these days I'm very much dependent on AI for doing my job. AI has become a part of practically everything: financial, healthcare, transportation, attackers. So that's the reason more and more people are adopting, which means that bigger attack surface. Attackers can exploit not only you, it can attack the models of AI, the data of AI, or unmonitored inference endpoint. Like I can give you an example. Around long means 3 4 years ago, attackers they injected malicious data into the data pipeline, due to which it impacts the ability of AI to take decision. The trust and transparency base, because one of the things is when AI take decisions, correct? When AI take decisions, you want to be aware of that how AI is taking the decisions. AI should not be a black box. I remember one incident where university in England, UK, they have adopted AI for admission process, and and it has started giving some bias results towards a male candidate. So people started asking or questioning the transparencies of that thing. So you have to ensure that trust and transparencies of AIs are mentioned. Emerging threats which are unique to AI. AI is all about data. So there are attacks like data poisoning, where people are injecting malicious data, stealing the models which you are using, and prompt injection, which requires this. And as now and more companies, they are coming up, more and more organizations and bodies, they are come up with regulatory requirement which you have to abide by, like EU AI Act, NST AI RMFF, ISO 4201. This this also this also emphasize the importance of AI in today's world. So trust me, AI in today's world, be it you are in a cybersecurity, be it you are be it you are in data sciences, be it you are into any field, you will not be untouched by AI. So AI is a thing which we can't ignore. Around 5 6 years, I would say in 2020, the Chat GPT uh, became popular. We were just coping up with Chat GPT, and then the agentic AI comes in. So the environment in which we are working, it changes at a very frequent rate. Gone are the days when some technology stays for 10 years, then you have 1 to 2 3 years, and then you can spend another 5 years earning that. These days technologies are changing very frequently, and I can say that because I have been in industry since last 21 years, and I've never seen such a quick changes and adoption of the quick changes of the technologies that it has been changing since last 5 years, because earlier it was AI, then generative AI, and just wait and watch. Within next 2 to 3 years, the quantum computing will be coming up, and then it will be AI quantum computing, then AI and quantum computing. Lot many things will be there. So, what is AI security? AI security is a practice of protecting artificial intelligence data and models from threat, artificial intelligence systems, data and model from threats that can manipulate, corrupt, or exploit their behavior. So it's not AI is not only about one system. AI have many systems. It has models. It has it has systems, inference engines. So unlike traditional cybersecurity, which guard networks and endpoints, AI security is also talks about protecting the algorithms, models, and even the decision integrity, that how they are taking the decisions. So core elements of AI security is data security, ensure training and inference data are accurate, complete, and tamper-proof. AI is all about data. It is as good as a data. It you feed into that. I remember one incident where AI was asked to predict the criminal behavior of two human beings. One was a black lady, another was a white man. White man has committed two murders, and black lady, she was out on some, she has committed petty crimes. But AI, because of its model biasness, AI gives prediction that black lady will have more chance of committing the crime. So that's the reason AI is all about data you feed into it. Then these days, hackers, they are also after the models, the LLM models, which is used for training and also protecting against adversarial attacks. Then pipeline, securing every stages of the ML pipelines. And it also talks about AI governance, because when you are, what is governance? Governance of process and structures. So you should also be having process and structures and people who can protect your data. So when AI security we talk about, we should be protecting AI's data, means AI security, from data collection to the model deployments. So why we require the rise of AI in market? So nowadays, AI has shifted from experimental projects to core business operations. Every enterprise, from startups to government, is leveraging AI for automation, analytics, and decision making. I'm a simple trainer. If I'm a trainer, even I am using AI for practically every means my content development, for learning. So everywhere I am also using my AI, and it has become a day-to-day part of my. It has become a part of my day-to-day life. So generative AIs, predictive analytics are driving the multi-billion-dollar investment. So Chat GPT, AI Copilots, all we are using it. But main thing is that as the adoption grow, the risk surface widens. So that's the reason more AI, more responsibility, and higher need for AI security. So AI market is projected to surpass 1.3 trillion by 2030, demand creating massive demand for secure, compliant, and explainable AI systems. So what are the factors which impact the AI security? Data security and quality. Look, a man is a product of its own data. Like if you are born and brought up in a good family under good parents, good data has been fed into you. So there are chances that you will become a good man. But at the same time, the person who is born and brought up in a criminal environment, I'm not against any bias, just an example, there are chances that he will become a not a good person. So same here, AI learns from data. If that data is wrong, biased or tampered with, the entire system become unreliable. Like for example, a facial recognition AI trained on limited demographic data may give inaccurate results. Okay, so it follows the principle of garbage in, garbage out. If you feed the bad data, you will get the bad result. Model protection. AI models, the LLM models, which is used for learning and trained on the data, they can be stolen, reverse engineered, or tricked with malicious input. Like, for example, slightly altered stop sign image cause a self driving car AI to misread stop as a speed limit. Then these days, I told you, governments around the world, they are coming up with regulations to regulate the AI. Because just go to Chat GPT and about ask about yourself. You will be surprised to see that Chat GPT have more information about you than what you know about yourself. So that's the reason this information needs to be regulated. If you remember one example, I don't know whether you have heard about that or not, the Cambridge Analytica. So there was this company, it collected data from Facebook about ourselves, and then they use that data to to influence the election trends, election outcomes. Then human error and awareness. So most AI incidents happen due to human mistake, wrong data entry, poor labeling, or misconfiguration. I give you just one example. It's more of a privacy issue. There was this guy in Samsung long way back, 5 years ago. He was facing some issue with code, the Samsung proprietary code. So he has entered that code into ChatGPT to ask or seek feedback about error. So that's also the problem. So most AI incidents happen due to human mistake, wrong data entry, or poor labeling or misconfiguration. A mislabeled data set caused an AI health app to misdiagnose a skin condition. People are part of the AI system. If they're not aware, then they would be. And that's the reason in most of the cases, AI also, we all talk about human in the loop that keep AI in the loop whenever there are decisions are being taken. Then most AI models run on cloud platforms where making misconfiguration or weak access control can cause a major threat. A company accidentally exposes its training data set in an open cloud bucket. And this also requires the continuous monitoring. AI systems needs regular updates and ongoing checks to stay secure and accurate. Like if suppose you have trained your AI 6 months ago, and in 6 months a lot of data changes happen, then data drift happens, and that's the reason you have to continuously update it. An AI fraud detection model become outdated if it fails to catch new scams after 6 months. Try to understand one thing: the environment in which we are working is changing very frequently. Hackers are coming up with newer and newer ways. There's always this saying that a security person have to be successful every time and hacker only have to be successful one time. So there is a constant battle going on between the hackers and the security people. Hackers have to be successful just one time, and you have to be successful every time. And if you fail to this, you will be in a problem. No one will remember you that how much you are, how much attacks you have stopped. They will remember you for one attack that you have failed to stop. That why AI is very important. As AI become part of every app and business, cyber criminals are also using AI to attack faster, smarter, and at a global scale. In 2020, I first heard about this deepfake thing. There was this group of hackers who took 200 pictures of women from the internet, morphed it, and released in the wild. These days, even you don't know how many deepfakes, okay, your fake videos are available in the market. So AI tools can create realistic fake emails, videos, and voice that users. Massive breaches is happening, okay? Data breaches feeding AI models. So AI is as good as the data you feed it to it. So massive breaches are happening with the and hackers are gaining access to the data which they should not be having access. AI models being hacked or stolen, the cyber criminal target and steal AI models to copy the business logic or manipulate prediction. Stealing an AI model is like stealing a brain. It saves years of research. Okay, that's the reason encryption, watermarking, all those things should be there. Adversarial attacks on AI system is increasing a lot. AI these days are used to create malware and ransomware. Earlier days, you have to write codes to for creating malware and ransomware. These days, there are ransomware as a services available, malware as a services available, fake AI apps and services available. So that's the reason you know AI security has become very, very important in today's world. So AI security landscape, AI systems are not just one box. They are made available of several connected parts. And like each layer, data, model, platform, they all needs to be protected. So there are different layers in AI. Data layer, what AI learns from. If attacker changes or poisons the training data, AI will learn wrong pattern. Fake medical records could make an AI misdiagnose patient. Secure data, trustworthy AI. Model layer, how AI makes decisions. Attackers can track or steal the AI model itself. Slightly modified images or prompts can fool AI into taking wrong decisions. Infrastructure, where your AI runs, cloud services, GPUs, they also need strong encryption. Similarly, user layer, who interact with AI. Attackers can also misuse prompts or trick user into sharing sensitive information, like a chatbot is manipulated to reveal the confidential business data. So for that, user training is important. Think of AI as a building. Data is the foundation, model is the structure, infrastructure is the wiring, and users are the people inside. If any part is weak, the whole system is at risk. I always say that security is as strong as one weak link. Like, for example, a voice assistant AI that could be tricked by hidden command in the background noise, showing that even small inputs can cause big security failures. The roles available for AI security. Now, this is what you were waiting for. There are many roles available. But again, if you are going for security, then definitely they expect you to know security. Like I am into SOC, means I had worked into SOC operations and I had also worked into compliance. Definitely, I'm a perfect candidate for becoming a security support engineer or even AI risk and compliance specialist or AI governance and audit specialist. Similarly, if someone who is an offensive security, like he says he's into threat modeling, threat hunting. He is a perfect candidate for becoming an AI threat hunting and analysis. So there are many roles available. You can choose it on the basis of your experience. Again, don't get overwhelmed by it, mate. Okay, these are just the things. And again, as I told you, I myself is learning AI. I consider myself good from learning perspective because I'm a good learner. That's my strong point. Even I find it difficult to learn AI because AI is not one thing, as I've already mentioned. It's also it's all about data. You need to learn about data. You need to learn about data models, that how data models works. You need to learn about how data is organized. Definitely you should be having knowledge about cloud. So it's like security is a cross-functional field. AI is also a cross-functional field. So there are many roles available. You have a cybersecurity analyst, which can monitor the security events, investigate incidents, learn to use, and how it can help you these days. AI detection tools are available, EDR, SIMs. So for that, you need basic understanding of network, OS, and common attacks. You should be familiar with Splunk, QRadar, and Azure Sentinel, and awareness of how assist AI assistant threat detection. Similarly, you have this is one of the foundation role. Then you have AI security support engineer. So this will help you in what do they do? Support AI-enabled defense tool, assist in implementation of ML-based security platform. So here you should be having knowledge about Python, PowerShell, cloud knowledge, and understanding of AI models. Similarly, data security specialist. AI is all about data, mate. So without data means this is what I'm preparing myself for AI certifications, AIAA and AISM. So one thing I realized, and I've written a post also, I've written a post on it, that without data sciences, I'm not saying go and learn data sciences in detail, but at least one person should have a knowledge about how data is being managed, organized, then only he can do. So data security, that it is all about protecting the data used to train AI systems, confidentiality, integrity, and availability. So you should be aware of data classification, masking, encryption, data security tools, and you should also have an understanding of GDPR, DPDP Act. Then AI risk and compliance specialist. This is another. So risk and compliance and AI governance and audit specialist. This is more about the person who don't want to go into technological part of it. But again, if you don't understand how the AI system works, then how will you audit it and risk it and set up compliance? So without technologies in today's world, no, you can't go ahead. So review AI system for compliance with laws and governance standards. So you should be having knowledge about different acts like EU AI Act, ISO 42001, which has come in, NIST AI RMS. So you should have, just like I have around spent around 10 years in governance. So this is an ideal role for me, but I can't do good or well in this unless and until I have a basic knowledge of GRC. And then after that, I have to learn AI systems. Definitely, I will take you that what are the things you should learn. But again, remember, this is not a subject where you do one certification and you are done. There are two certifications which is ACA has come up with, AAIA and AAISM. I will cover that. It's just, if you look at the length of a book, if one it in total for two books, it's 320, 380 pages, 350 pages. But it's not all about 350 pages. You have to go and do the research and learn about the different technology. Like when I'm learning about AI audits, so I have to learn data sciences. So it's not a simple one certification thing. You do it and learn it. No, it takes time. You have to have a holistic knowledge about the things. Then you have a AI threat hunters. Okay, AI threat hunters. These are the people who will be like technical offensive people. Study how attackers use AI, track new driven threats, and develop. Then similarly, you have a machine learning security engineer. And for that, mate, you have to have a thorough knowledge about machine learning and AI. AI is all about, it uses machines where you train machine on certain data and machines can take decisions on its own. Then similarly, chief AI security officer. the CISO, the per people who are eyeing the senior roles, and then you have an AI governance and audit specialist. So AI risk, so no role, although it looks like if you look at the roles of AI risk and compliance specialist and AI governance and audit specialist, but trust me, these are also not the non-technical role because I I while reading the book, I figured it out. If you don't know how your system works, then how will you audit it? So these are some of the roles available. So what are the skills required? Okay. Security fundamentals is very, very important. So before diving into AI, learner must understand what needs protecting. Then AI and machine learning basic, depending on what kind of a role you are looking in. If you are looking for privacy specialist, if you're looking for governance and risk and compliance, then basic can help. But if you want to become an ML security engineer, AI security engineer, a threat hunting specialist, then made basic won't work here. Then data sciences is must. Here, if you are into governance and all that, fine, then you can go for the basics of it. But if someone is going for data security engineer, then here he should be having a good knowledge. Then what are the different threats and security which can target specifically? There are many courses available. You can pick it up. Then AI is hosted on cloud. Most of the time, AI is hosted on the cloud. So you should be aware of how cloud works, okay, container APIs and all. So for that, one of the good certification is Learn is AI, Azure AI certification fundamentals, and then you governance and risk compliance GRC. If you are targeting compliance and all, so you should be aware of. So these are some of the risk, some of the skills required. Okay, although it looks like one simple slides to you made, but no, it takes time. Okay, each and everything is separate world in itself. Always remember, if you are looking for career in security, or be it AI security, any field in next 10 to 15 years, make reading and learning your regular habit. Make that a part of your day-to-day life. Spend at least 1 to 2 year, 1 to 2 day, one to 1.5 hour every day, no matter no matter whatsoever your schedule is, when whichever career you are in, because if you don't upgrade, very soon you will be outdated. As I already mentioned, 2020, Chat GPT, 2023, by the time we were 2.5 years, we were able to cope up with chat. Then agentic AI comes in. Next, to by the time you will acquire skills in AI, the quantum computing will come in. Then once you acquire the quantum computing, then AI plus quantum computing comes in. So that's the reason, you will always have to. And what's the problem in today's world is you can't avoid technology. There were times when people used to do CISA, CISM, and CSSV because they want to move away from technology. But in today's world, no, you can't move away from technology. You have to learn technology, be it you are auditor, be it you are a governance, be it you are in non-technical field. Even the project managers which is considered as a non-technical field, the project managers who deliver the technical projects, they are in more demand than the project manager who deliver non-technical projects. Similarly, the auditors, ISO auditors, they are not in very much demand, but the auditors, the cloud auditors, AI auditors, they are very well in demand. So if you want to learn, if you want to go ahead with the technology, if you want to stay relevant in the industry, then technology is the way go forward. If you see these days, it's not MBAs which who are getting good salary. It's engineers who are getting salary. So I read that Nvidia, he has acquired a whole team for some crores, 100 crores something. I don't remember the actual amount. Then Facebook has also had someone for 450 crores. Although that's an exorbitant amount, all of us can't go that. But again, yes, on the basis of my learning, if you learn AI work, if you spend around 1 year in AI, yes, it will be a good career path for you, because it requires thorough learning, and it's not about learning. People are still figuring out what to do, what to learn. Even I told you I can learn things on my own. but even I'm also overwhelmed by the knowledge I have to gain in order to become an expert, not an expert, but a good position in AI. So this is your recommended career learning path. A fresher intern, AI security support, junior analyst. You can get a data cleaning, Python. Security, definitely here it's talking about security. So look, then analyst, then you have AI security engineer. The key focus is researchers. You have testing model robustness. You have architect, designing secure AI ecosystems. GRC specialists. Then you have leaders, program managers, and all, and expert like CISO and all. So there are roles available for everyone. So now the question comes to mind. Look, when you are going for security, AI security, security is must. Rest everything comes after that. Like recently, one of my friend has cleared CSSLP, that's software security. So he was already CSSP, and passing that software security is nothing different. It's just like the orientation things differ. Similarly, security will remain same. Encryption, access control, physical security, everything will be there. But it's just like you need to know the security first, and after that, go for making the career in the field. So if you are, there are certain certifications. Okay, CompTIA security. If you are a fresher, then the best certification to go for is CompTIA Security 701. I'm starting a batch from Sunday. I will share it along with the link. If someone wants to join it, that's a 48-hour course where I will give you a very good knowledge about where 1800 slides in total I will be covering on security. Plus, if someone is having experience like me, who just like I have 10 years of experience, 5 years of experience, then the best certification to go for is your CISSP. Definitely in cloud, when you're talking about AI, without cloud, nothing works. So CCSP is another certification. Now, I tell you about, I was looking for the last 2 years, I was looking for some specific certifications related to AI security. So Izaka recently has come up with Izaka AAIA, which is artificial intelligence auditor, and then Izaka has also come up with AAISM, which is for security manager. So these are very good certifications, which is available for you, and I think it's a good one. But yes, it's not costly. The total cost is around $400. One one certification cost. These are the very good certification, which is specifically targeting AI security. One target AI audit and one target AI security. I have already read I've already read books of both the certifications. If someone is already into security and want to learn about AI security, these two certifications are one of the best, I would say. Then, if someone wants to move into governance and all, then AAIA and ISO IC 42001, which is the governance framework for security system, AI systems. And if someone wants to get knowledge about AI in cloud, the Azure AI fundamentals, and offensive security, they are coming up. It's an upcoming certification which is focused on AI. This will be a practical certification, and that will be definitely be in a good demand. Okay, so this is then essential security framework to know. Again, don't get overwhelmed, mate. Don't get overwhelmed. My times people are not even aware of those things. So my job is to my objective here is to tell you about these things so that you can go and have a look at it. Even I have not studied all these things. I'm in a process of like OWASP top 10. Yes, I have studied. NIST AI risk management framework. Yes. So it's a first ISO 4201. It's a first international standard that defines how organizations should manage AI responsibly. Then you have NIST AI RMF. This is a US framework. Now read this one. OWASP OWASP top 10 for large LLMs. This is very good. If you are into security, I have read this. It's a very good document, freely available, around 25-30 page, not much. So you can read it. It will give you a very good knowledge about the attacks which can target AI. Then MITRE Atlas framework, this is also a good one, the threat landscape for AI systems. Then Cloud Security Alliance, AI security framework they have come up with. Then ISO 2894, 23894. Then EU Act. EU is always the first to come up with the regulations. They were the kind of a pioneer in privacy regulation, and they are not leaving their legacy behind. And they are now come up with the EU AI Act. So I'm not saying that learn all, but lot many times people are not even aware of the presence of these kind of things, because even I was not aware of a mitral atlas. I was listening to some Udemy courses. There I came to know about it. I was not aware of OWASP top 10, even CSA AI framework. So this will help you in learning that. Don't get overwhelmed. Okay, security is all about jack of all, master of one, I would say these days. So why security career is important? Look, AI security is one of the fastest growing fields, combining high demand, strong pay, and critical importance across industry. So definitely, I tell you, in I can say that with great assurance and confidence that give 1 year in AI security, give minimum 1 to 2 hours every day, be consistent, you will not face problem in AI security. There are many fields available because this is a very growing field. People are still figuring out, and if you know, if you learn and become an expert, then definitely the world is waiting for you to get a good money. Then salaries are also very good. I give you money, although that is an exception. Facebook hired someone for 450 crores. Imagine, he was just an engineer. Nvidia hired a team of Indian engineers, so for exorbitant amount of money. I'm not saying that is very big. We can't all become that, but yes. Then strongest demand will be in cloud, banking, defense, and all. This is a cross-disciplinary field. It's cyber security, AI governance, and all. So, what is future of AI security? The future of AI security, because you will find integration of AI in SOC and threat intelligence. Yes, I'm seeing it. Focus on explainability, fairness, and trust. Regulators and users will demand transparent AI decisions, like how you are taking the decisions. Like, for example, your boss give you rating. You want a transparency that how you are giving the rating. AI and quantum computing is ahead. AI driven cyber defense automation is increasing a lot. AI will take repetitive cyber defense tasks, patching, vulnerability scanning. AI regulations will be there, new and new will come up, and AI power defense and deepfake defense. Okay, one of the very common questions which people ask, will AI take away my job? Look, there will be some job which will definitely be which will definitely go away with AI, like L1 engineers. But look, an opening closing of one door is opening of another door for you. So remember, like in when 1990s, when computers started gaining popularity and exfiltrating across the world, people were pretty much worried about the computer. But computer has resulted in an IT, a separate multi-billion dollar IT industry. So, but yes, AI will create a new job for you. But yes, those jobs you will not that those jobs requires proper technical knowledge and good learning practices. That's all what I'm saying. So, any questions, anyone? So don't worry about AI. I always say embrace the change. Even after spending 21 years in industry now, I have also embraced the change. I also started learning AI because I have to survive for another 5 to 6 years in the industry. Then I will take retirement. I'm 45, then I will take retirement. But yes, so if you want to survive nothing, you should not be afraid of anything. And why one thing I have already uh, notice one thing I have already learned: when you don't know anything about it, just start doing it. Start start going deep into it. You will find your way out of it. That's what I want to say. So don't be afraid and scared. Start learning it. Even at the age of 45, I can think of learning a new technology. So a lot of you might be younger than me, then go for it. And whenever you face any problems, you face tough, you feel it's tough, think about your family, think about your life, think about the people who are dependent on you. That will give you a good motivation. So thank you very much. Thanks for joining me. See you. I'm available on LinkedIn. I'm an open networker. You can connect with me for any questions or queries. I'm always there for people. Thank you.